Assalamu alaikum ninjas, welcome back. Finally another epic comparison with the Samsung S20 versus the Poco F3 aka Redmi K40. I'm having Redmi K40 in my hands, the 12GB RAM variant. So price tag difference, $750 versus $400. So obviously Samsung S21 is much more expensive. This is the standard version ninjas, not the Ultra or the Plus variant. So yes, you will have the buying links in the description. Quickly we're gonna go here design wise, screen, audio and camera comparison all together. Let's see here how the Redmi K40, a flagship budget killer, can handle next to an expensive Samsung device. So let's begin immediately with the dimension here. Both of these devices have almost same thickness. Samsung S21 is just a little bit thicker, 7.9mm versus 7.8mm for the Redmi K40. Absolutely crazy that the Redmi K40 is 7.8mm, seriously. Beautiful, just beautiful. Anyway, the heaviness itself, of course, the Samsung S21, it does have a plastic body, so that's why it is lighter, much lighter, 169 grams versus 196 grams for the Redmi K40. And obviously you can see by yourself that the Samsung is much smaller, compactor, compact size. So for people who want to have a phone for one-hand use, the Samsung S21 is a perfect phone for you. It doesn't have an SD card expansion, unfortunately, but like the Redmi K40, both of these devices have the same cons. They don't have an headphone jack also, unfortunately. That's also the con of these two devices. While Redmi K40 does, both of them have flat screens. You can see by yourself that both of them also have flat screens. Anyway, what do we have? On the right side we have volume rocker and power button. Redmi K40 has a fingerprint sensor, physical one, while the Samsung S21 has an in-display fingerprint sensor. We have a noise cancellation IR blaster with the Redmi K40. Samsung doesn't have this. It does have only noise cancellation microphone. Stereo speakers with both of them. Nano SIM cards, 2 nano SIM cards with both of them. And on the bottom we have a Type-C USB port, main microphone and main speaker. On the back we have a triple camera setup, like you see by yourself. Kind of unique design of the Samsung S21. Also unique design of the Redmi K40 aka Poco F3. Beautiful. So we have glass, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and on the back with the Redmi K40. We have plastic back with the Samsung S21, while the Corning Gorilla Glass 6 on the front, I think so, with the Samsung S21. Yeah, that should be it. We're gonna go quickly immediately right now with the screen comparison. I'm gonna put these two phones. Probably you can notice immediately here that the Samsung S21 indeed has a better display. It is a better display and it's a brighter display. You can notice, probably you can notice that in real life again the difference is even higher. I hope that the camera can catch these details. So let's put it on the table now. There we go. Samsung is on the left, Redmi is on the right side. Yeah, you can immediately not see that the Samsung is brighter. The viewing angles are better, maybe around, let's just say 30%, I would call it like that. Here you go again. From here you can see by yourself, check it out, the brightness itself. Samsung S21 again wins. Awesome, seriously awesome. But again, it's a big difference, $750 versus $400. It's a big difference in the price tag. Let's go to YouTube now. Okay, let's go now with the YouTube comparison. Samsung S21 is on the top, Redmi K40 is on the bottom. So guys, let's check it out. Let's check this out. I will be changing a little bit the position here. Let's go immediately here, change a little bit here. Put the Samsung S21 on the bottom, put the Redmi K40 on the top. You can see myself over here. Awesome, beautiful. So Samsung S21 has a 6.2-inch screen versus 6.67-inch screen on Redmi K40. Obviously, it's way bigger. We have an dynamic AMOLED 2X display panel with the Samsung S21, while we have with Redmi K40 and Super AMOLED panel, Samsung E4, they call it like that. Both of them have it same aspect ratio, 20:9. Oh my God, the colors are punchy here. The situation is just a bit more higher here with the Samsung S21, and it's noticeable. Again, I'm gonna change the places. I'm gonna put the Samsung S21 on the top, put the Redmi K40 on the bottom. So what else we have? So yeah, hole punch. Both of them have hole punch in the middle, but you can see myself that the Xiaomi Redmi has a smaller, less intrusive camera, hole punch camera in the middle. It is smaller, just maybe around 30% smaller, which is very interesting that they made it. It's a 20 megapixel sensor, right? 20 megapixel sensor. Beautiful. Anyway, both of these devices have 120 Hz high refresh screen rate. Screen brightness with both of them are exactly the same, 1300 peak brightness with both of these devices. And you can see myself here side by side. Check it out, ninjas. $750 versus $450. Can you see this? That is amazing. That is amazing. Seriously amazing what Redmi K40 is offering. You can't say that Samsung right now, the display is better for $350. You can't say that, ninjas. You can't say it. Seriously, you can't say it. Anyway, 5mm with 1 contrast ratio, HDR10 Plus certified. Both of them are HDR10 Plus certified. Yes, Samsung S21 does have Corning Gorilla Glass 7 Victus, while Redmi K40 on both sides has a Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Remember that. Again, we're going to change Samsung S21. We're going to go on the bottom and Redmi K40 on the top. Check this out. Beautiful. Man, here when you're looking right now, yeah, you can see that the Samsung S20 does have the brightness itself. Honestly, I don't see any difference whatsoever in the brightness here. We saw the viewing angles were different. From watching the different viewing angles here were better with the Samsung S21, but looking directly here right now, this displays over the YouTube, the screens are almost the same brightness. It's crazy, but you probably guys can see that this by yourself. So that should be it. Now let's go move quickly to the remember that both of these devices have always on display dark mode option, of course sunlight mode with Redmi K40 you can enable that. What else we have with both of them? Of course we have 60 and 120 Hz mode with the Redmi K40. Anyway, so let's go now with the audio comparison. The speakers, both of them have stereo speakers, so let's see who has louder, better, more quality speaker setup. Okay, let's begin with the Samsung S21 first. Okay, that is awesome, bro. Awesome. I would choose the Samsung S21 speakers here. They are slightly louder, ninjas, but again, it's not $300 better. I can't say that they are $300 louder, $300 better. The quality is not that. There's no big difference. Honestly, there's no big difference. That's how I call the Redmi K40 Audio King for this price range, and also the Display King. Very hard to find all these specs. 120 Hz AMOLED panel with its stereo speakers, high-res Dolby Atmos. Beautiful, ninjas. Of course, if you can spend more money, you should maybe buy the Samsung S21 regarding that. But again, it does have a smaller screen, plastic body, and most of you can only buy the Exynos version. You can't go with the Snapdragon 870. And believe me, the Samsung Snapdragon 870 won against the Exynos 2100. Yes. So yeah, quickly, we're gonna go now with the camera department. Regarding the self itself here, the video with the Samsung S21 ninjas, we can go up to 8K 24 FPS, while with the Redmi K40, Samsung S21 can go up to 8K, Samsung Redmi K40 can go up to 4K 30 FPS like you see myself, while Samsung S21 can go 4K 60 FPS and 8K 24 FPS. This is really a big advantage for the Samsung S21, and we will be showing you night mode comparison, also night pictures with both of these devices. So enjoy right now and support my channel in two ways: shop online with my links or donate to my PayPal account. Thank you. Okay, so this is right now camera comparison: Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Selfie camera comparison: 1080p 30 FPS handheld footage. Check this out. What do you think? Which smartphone has a better video stability on the front? I'm trying to shake them in the same time. I'm not sensitive at all. I'm shaking both of these phones up and down. Awesome. Okay, so this is right now camera comparison: Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Selfie camera comparison: 1080p 30 FPS handheld footage. Check this out. What do you think which smartphone has a better video stability on the front? I'm trying to shake them in the same time. I'm not sensitive at all. I'm shaking both of these phones up and down. Awesome. Let's go next. Okay, so this is right now camera comparison. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Selfie camera comparison, 1080p, 30 fps, handheld footage. Check this out. What do you think which smartphone has a better video stability on the front? I'm trying to shake them in the same time. I'm not sensitive at all. I'm shaking both of these phones up and down. Awesome. Let's go next. Okay, this is camera comparison. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Ultra wide camera lens, 1080p, 30 fps. Awesome. Okay, this is camera comparison. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Ultra wide camera lens, 1080p, 30 fps. Awesome. Okay, this is camera comparison. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Ultra wide camera lens, 1080p, 30 fps. Awesome. Okay, this is camera comparison. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Main camera lens, 1080p, 30 fps. Handheld video camera comparison after the update. Walk in. What do you think? Which smartphone has a better stability at 1080p? I'm shaking them in the same manner. Okay, this is camera comparison. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Main camera lens, 1080p, 30 fps. Handheld video camera comparison after the update. Walk in. What do you think? Which smartphone has a better stability at 1080p? I'm shaking them in the same manner. Beautiful, let's go next. Okay, this is camera comparison. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. Main camera lens, 1080p, 30 fps. Handheld video camera comparison after the update. Walk in. What do you think? Which smartphone has a better stability at 1080p? I'm shaking them in the same manner. Beautiful, let's go next. Okay, this is camera comparison at the night. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40 / Poco F3. Check it out. Okay, this is camera comparison at the night. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40 / Poco F3. Check it out. Okay, this is camera comparison at the night. Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40 / Poco F3. Check it out. Okay, this is Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. This is 4K test right now, Ninja. Stability test, 4K test here. Let's check it out, handheld footage. I'm just walking. We go again. Beautiful sky, beautiful weather, alhamdulillah. Beautiful Ramadan. Trying to shake them in the same manner now. Okay, this is Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. This is 4K test right now, Ninja. Stability test, 4K test here. Let's check it out, handheld footage. I'm just walking. We go again. Beautiful sky, beautiful weather, alhamdulillah. Beautiful Ramadan. Trying to shake them in the same manner now. Awesome. Let's go next. Okay, this is Samsung S21 versus Redmi K40. This is 4K test right now, Ninja. Stability test, 4K test here. Let's check it out, handheld footage. I'm just walking. We go again. Beautiful sky, beautiful weather, alhamdulillah. Beautiful Ramadan. Trying to shake them in the same manner now. Awesome. Let's go next.
With every breath I feel alive. I got a lot, that's why I thrive. Grudges that are hard, now it's all gone. You define my heart like a newborn. Here tonight I sleep on my side. Now my heart is where peace resides. Seconds ago was when I let it go. All the pain and sorrow. With every breath I feel alive. I got a lot, that's why I thrive. Grudges that are hard, now it's all gone. You define my heart like a newborn. Here tonight I sleep on my side. Now my heart is where peace resides. Seconds ago was when